You Review Movie Awards. It ain't about a bunch of snobby people with tuxedos or warts coming out of their nose, don't know shit about movies, but get paid a lot of money, and we gotta go and suck hole to them. It ain't about them. It's about you. It's about people who love movies, by people who love movies. Otherwise, them snobs are gonna come again. You know, the ones at the Erskers, you know, that I can't get in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Hell Comes to Frogtown back. No, I ain't doing that. You know what you gotta do, bud? You gotta check them out. Rowdy Roddy Piper, you review. For you, by you.
Welcome to the first ever You Reviewers Awards, the award show created for you by people like you. On tonight's show, some of the most popular reviewers, as well as up-and-comers, band together for an award show for you. Some of the You Reviewers you will see tonight: Gab and Dad, Revolution Reviews, Mike from Belated Media, Ezra's Huge Reviews, The Freaking Film Critic, Bright Eyes Big Lashes, Chris Stuckman, Tom Chattelbash, Fury of the Film Fan. Celebrity appearances by singer and actress Bonnie Sumerville. From FX's hit show The League, Steve Ranazizi. From Battlestar Galactica 24 and CSI, Katie Sackhoff. Which one of your favorites will win? It's all tonight on the first You Reviewers Awards. Trust me, Chris Nolan did not get screwed on this show. And now, your hosts, the man with the greatest hair on the internet, Jeremy Jahns, and two guys who don't own a suit from Schmoesknow, the Schmoes.
Thank you to Rowdy Roddy Piper for being the soft-spoken individual that we all remember you for. That was badass. So thank you all for coming, and I welcome you to the first ever and annual You Reviewers Movie Awards. The movie awards show for you by people like you. Yes, I'm here representing the common, normal, everyday film fan in a three-piece, or at least two-piece. Why? Seemed a good idea. I'm sure some of you are saying, what's the point of this? Why do it? And I answer, because as you've noticed, and we've certainly noticed, award shows out there aren't for people like us. They're for really pretentious, snobby, stuffy people who, in order to be part of an award show, you have to get the quadruple PhDs from Harvard, Stanford, and overrated for yes, we know movies. You know only baloney. For instance, in a movie, when there's a gun, don't shoot it, talk about it. Makes for a better movie. You wouldn't know that, though, common folk. Yeah. And that's just not fun. That's not relatable. I personally don't relate to it, and if you don't either, this is your show. And it's a show that I'm not doing alone, so I'd like to welcome and introduce my co-hosts, two of the coolest, normal, chill dudes out there on YouTube, Christian and Mark, the Schmoes from Schmoesknow. Give them a hand.
Let's go, pal.
Hey, buddy.
Looking slick.
Thank you. I am a valet at the Red Lobster.
Okay, so Jeremy broke it down for you. We'll break it down as well. Look, the You Reviewers Awards, the reason we're doing this is because it's not so much, I know there's a bunch of reviews, a bunch of videos that came out basically saying, oh, they're doing this because everyone got snubbed and they want to just, you know, they just want to make their own and put all the snub people in it. It's not really why we did it.
Yeah, we don't really care that much about who got snubbed. They're all rich.
Right, but it was more or less like, we want to make sure that you guys have, like, everyone has a say and everybody has fun, and we want to kind of just join together, do our own thing, and the Academy, you just feel like you're all, everyone's shut out.
Christian, I believe the word is political.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you gotta be somebody to get in with the Academy.
Right.
With us, if you have a pulse and a webcam, welcome to the show.
So now you know why we're doing it, what the show's all about, what you're in for. I think you're gonna have fun, so let's get this ball rolling. Our first award's actually a You Reviewers exclusive, and that is most underrated film. Because they came, we saw, they went, but they're still good, they're worth mentioning. Even worth giving an award to.
Right, and this is a special award created just for the You Reviewers, and we're going to have our first presenters, and we love these two. I get a kick out of them, I really do. Most of the times he doesn't seem like he really wants to be there, but as long as he has a drink in his hand, he's happy with it, and he's going to tell you exactly what he thinks. I'm, of course, talking about Dad.
Yeah, you know, some people used to drag their dads out to play baseball with them or take them fishing. Gab drags her dad around to do movie reviews, and now she dragged me to the award show. But Dad, you look great. You got a sifter of brandy, a bow tie. present an award with us.
Without any further ado, Gab and Dad.
And on a side note, Dad from Gab and Dad insisted that there should have been a red carpet at this event, but sadly, Lindsay Lohan was busy.
Most underrated film.
Hi, it's Gab and Dad. We're here to present the YOUReviewer Award for Most Underrated Film. You're not going to get that at the Oscars. Dad, what are the nominees?
The nominees are Shutter Island, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Versus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder what VS meant versus. Versus. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The American happens to be one of my favorites.
Good for you.
Nobody else's.
Well, that's a nominee.
Well, yeah, I nominated it. Legend of the Guardians.
The Owls of Gahoo.
And Kick-Ass. I like that film too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was an excellent film.
But
Here's the Kick-Ass.
Who did the YOUReviewers
And Gabrielle, who did they pick?
The YOUReviewer winner of Most Underrated Film of 2010 is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Here's to Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Good pick, YOUReviewers.
And I think it was just. I'm okay with that win.
Yeah, and you know what? It's kind of fitting that we kick off a movie review show on the web with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. A lot of young people really got into you young people got into the video game film, and I have a feeling that's not going to be the last time we hear from Mr. Pilgrim.
No, I think we're going to hear his name quite often.
And there you go, Scott Pilgrim feeling the love. Proof positive that an academy should not be run by a bunch of middle-aged women that still use the phrase, video games will rot your brain, because they won't, and our show's way more funnerist. If the Academy Awards gives a shout out to Scott Pilgrim in any way, shape, or form, they're officially ripping us off. I'm just saying. You heard it here first.
So that didn't last long.
This backstage party is pretty wicked, so this happens.
We're officially out of suits, so we're back in our comfort zone and back with you guys and letting you guys know that the next award is going to be for Best Screenplay, Original or Adapted.
Alright, so as we've all seen firsthand, if you have a really interesting premise and some really solid actors, you can't do much with that if you have a crappy script, otherwise your movie's gonna begin with Phantom and end with Menace. How do you screw that up? Unacceptable. And here to announce the winner for Best Screenplay, Adapted or Original is our pal, The Revolution Reviews.
He's a big music fan, as you'll be able to tell in the video. Big Beatles guy. Well done.
And I like what his name stands for, Revolution. His Revolution Reviews, and he's going to be presenting our next award of Best Screenplay, Adapted or Original.
The British are coming.
Best Screenplay.
Hi, I'm Brandon from Revolution Reviews, and I'm here to bring you the YOUReviewers Award for Best Screenplay, Original or Adapted. The nominees are Christopher Nolan for Inception, Danny Boyle for 127 Hours, Aaron Sorkin for The Social Network, Michael Arndt for Toy Story 3, and David Seidler for The King's Speech. For the past couple years, there's been a huge scuffle over writers not thinking they get what they deserve. So let's hear it for them. You literally have no idea how much fun I have with that. Quite shameful amount. So the award for Best Screenplay, Original or Adapted from the YOUReviewers goes to, drumroll please. Oh, there I go again. There's actually nothing written on here, so. The Social Network.
Kid looks like Corey Feldman, doesn't he?
It looked like a put-together Corey Feldman. Can't handle himself in public.
Well, I'm talking about Friday the 13th Goonies.
And there you go, folks, the winner for Best Screenplay, the movie about the Facebook empire, The Social Network. Which is better than the movie they were gonna make about MySpace called Good Job, You Just Fucked Your Computer with Viruses While Trying to Chase Down Minors, You Pedophile Dipshit. Yeah, Social Network, probably a bit better. As for The Social Network, a justified win right here. The movie deals with the building of Facebook without making it about Facebook. Character-based, strong dialogue, good conflict, all-around good movie. If you hate Facebook, watch the movie, you'll still like it.
That's not much of a stretch from, I'm assuming that the Oscars that's going to happen as well, but that's my point though. It's not just about like fanboy stuff, and I believe that screenplay deserved it. It was a well-written screenplay.
Yeah, we're not doing this just to be different. These are the real awards. The Oscars are trying to be different from us.
Right.
And The Social Network, again, if you're giving an award for Best Screenplay or for Screenplay with the most words per page in it, either way, Social Network is going to win. There's a lot of talking, so you should probably give it a Screenplay award.
And who says animations are just for kids? 2010 was the year of animations. And if you didn't like at least one nominee in this next category, and maybe even a few that didn't make it, get your soul back from that guy, seriously.
This is a little tough for you because I know you love the animated films.
I love animated films.
I know you love them.
Especially one that wasn't nominated. The Owl movie did not get nominated, but I drowned my sorrows at Hooters.
This is, of course, the best animated film. There were a lot of great animation this year, and I think that the You Reviewers have nominated some great films. And to tell us about such films, an up-and-coming, really good You Reviewers, one of my favorites.
And here to present the winner for Best Animated Film is the YouTube up-and-comer, the freaking critic of film, Victor. I wish I had a cool name like Victor, I really do. Jeremy. You don't get chicks with a name like Jeremy. Victor, though, you're set.
Best Animated Film.
Here are the nominations for Best Animated Film. 1. Toy Story 3. 2. Despicable Me. 3. Tangled. 4. Megamind. 5. How to Train Your Dragon. And this prestigious award goes out to Toy Story 3.
That kid steal my shirt? Is that like a blue version of this shirt? I'm serious. Great taste in wardrobe, buddy. And Toy Story 3, who could have called that? Certainly not me. That is the most shocking thing I've heard since Scott Pilgrim winning Most Underrated Movie.
So there you go, no big surprise again. Toy Story 3 wins that one, and again, I believe that that's the one that deserved it. I think most people out there would as well.
Yeah, the Dragon movie was a lot of fun, you know. Every animated movie that came out this year pretty much was really good, but again, if you got Woody and you got Buzz Lightyear and a good story, and Ned Beatty's the evil bear, you can't not give it an award.
That's right. So, I mean, I think, again, just proving the fact that we don't have to be different in everything, it's just another accolade that Toy Story 3 should get.
Stop comparing yourself to the Oscars. You're doing fine on your own. You know what, it makes you feel any better? These videos haven't even been released yet. We're already higher rated than the Golden Globes.
Oh, yeah.
But Toy Story, I mean, come on, how can that not win? It had excitement, nostalgia, emotion. It made grown men weep. And let them know it's okay. Roddy Piper, though, I don't know if he wept in Toy Story 3.
Don't know shit about movies, and we gotta go and suck hole to the...
Betting not. And now a word from the lovely and multi-talented singer and actress Bonnie Sumerville. I'm not even multi-talented. I like do two things in my life. YouTube and make top ramen.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Sumerville. You might know me from such shows as Friends, Mona from Friends. Maybe if you did not blink, you might have seen my show Cashmere Mafia. I played a lesbian, that was a big hit. And a couple of other TV shows. I'm an actress, and I love movies, and I love television. And I love Schmoesknow because they are two regular dudes that review movies the way I watch movies, which is basically to criticize and rip everyone to shreds because I wish I was in more. But no, that's a whole other thing. I heard about the You Reviewers Awards, thought it was an awesome idea because, let's face it, most reviewers suck and are full of shit and or pompous and or talk about things that you don't really care about. Most movie reviewers are like talking about things you don't really want to know. They don't make any sense to me. Very serious. Then you have you guys, like the schmoes that I love. They're like, we're gonna review movies. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a pizza. Whatever, that's cool too. These are the guys that I appreciate. So when I heard about these awards, I thought, what a great idea to have normal people like you giving awards to movies that you actually like, that you actually care about. Not, you know, subtitled films that are like all the rage or bullshit movies, but real movies that you watch and real reviews that you can appreciate, that you might say yourself. Thought it was a great idea.
Thank you very much for the kind words, Bonnie Sumerville. You are a badass and talented and hot. That's right, professional here on the You Reviewers Movie Awards. But that's our show. That's episode 1 of 4. There's a lot more to come. Thank you all for watching. We want to make this a big deal. We want to choke out every douchebag that ever thought that There Will Be Blood had a good soundtrack. So tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your teachers. Teachers might hate the show. Tell your friends, though. Thank you to the Schmoes from Schmoesknow for co-hosting with me. Be sure to subscribe to the Schmoes so you get episode 2. I'll put an annotation right there. That's right, you want to see episode 2 of the show, it'll be on their channel. I get 1, they get 2, I get 3, they get 4. Every co-host gets a piece. That's how we do it here. You can check out Bonnie Sumerville's music on iTunes. I put a link below in the underbar there. Check it out, listen to it. Very talented and awesomely genius and smart because she came on this show. And thank you to the Rowdy Roddy Piper for coming on the show. I had your action figure, buddy, so that was badass. So remember, subscribe to the Schmoes for the next part of the show and come back here for part 3. There's 3 more parts to come, so the fun ain't over yet.